live here real quick. I gotta go do something real quick here. I gotta close this up real quick. Bang, bang, boom. Gotta close that up. Sorry about that. And I'm live right now. Basically. People's gonna be contradicting me on this one, but take it in context if you watch it right now. Hello, YouTube, here on Chuck Chats. All right, what's going on? It's basically is uh, there's too many creators out there right now. They're live right now, and all of them right now, the ones I watch, is basically whining, complaining, crying about other creators being on during the so-called airtime. Okay, that's what they're worried about. I'm not worried about view counts or anything like that. Just nothing to worry about. If I got one person watching this whole thing, I'm happy. I like to do cartwheels, but I don't have enough space to do that. I'm too old and too heavy for it. Uh, yeah, it's just here's a tip for those creators. Worry about your own live shows. Who cares who's on live? Just worry about your numbers. All you're doing is you're making your those channels stronger and stronger and stronger, bigger numbers, bigger views, and all that stuff. Worry about what you're doing. That's probably be a good tip, and that's a tip I like to use all the time. I'm just worried about my own live show. Right now, those other creators, they're on right now. I just watch a few minutes of it. Now all of a sudden, they're just like every night. They're crying, they're whining, they're moaning and groaning about other YouTube creators being on so-called their time. Uh, there is no set time limits on who goes live. I can go live at any time I want. I can go live at 3 a.m. if I wanted to. I can go live at 7 a.m. I can go live at 12 noon. I'm live right now, and I'm just about as of right now. It's about almost. I got 9:47 p.m. here on April the 4th. Uh, Basically on April the 4th, I'm live right. I'm on the air right now, and I'm just worried. I'm not worried about who's on now and who's crying. It's just worry about my content, basically. Worry what I want to get my message out. But it's just a good tip. Basically, I want to give to other channels out there. I think they know who they are and what they are, but it seemed like every night when I go watch these channels, they're crying, they're moaning, they're groaning, and who's live? Who cares who's live right now? If you're live, if you're doing a live show, your live feed right now, worry about what you're doing right now. If you want to do a what they call a chain reaction, then that's where you put the challenge out. Say, hey, who's going to go live after me? Then go for it. Pick it up right from there. And I seen those. I'm not worried about those creators that does that. In fact, I kind of like those chain reactions. As soon as someone gets done with their live shows to say, hey, I'll challenge anybody else go live, boom, they go live themselves. I like that idea. But when you decide you want to go live yourself during somebody else's live show, because now you're complaining, you're whining, and because of somebody else is going live, don't worry about who's doing what. Just worry about what you want to do for your content. Yeah. This is what we call the wars of bottom of YouTube. Uh, luckily we're not members. Good thing we're not charter members. We're just members of the YouTube community. That's what we're members of, the YouTube community. We're not the top of YouTube. We're not the bottom of YouTube, which is YouTube community. And that's what we're doing here. We're just being part of the YouTube community. And sometimes if the channels are not going to get along out there, then just don't be part of those channels. Just, get away from those channels as much as possible. If you're having war with another channel, it's just not going to help your creation because you're just making that channel more stronger. Unfortunately, that's the truth. That's the bottom truth right there. Not just opinion, it's just truth. I see these numbers rise. When someone else is accusing somebody else, then those numbers who the person who's accusing, those subscriber numbers goes up and up and up. Of course, the troll counts goes up and up too, and those channels too. But yeah, I'm not worried who's live right now. I can tell you who's all live that I normally watch at this hour. I don't normally like to watch these channels. There's just same old stuff, whining, complaining, pointing the fingers at each other. and just accusing each other's stealing their airtime. There's nothing stolen, airtime stolen here. Either you're going to be on the air at the bad time when everybody else is on, or you're all basically you're by yourself, and now you complain you got no viewers and that. And I'm, like I said, I don't have a whole lot of viewers tonight. The last live show I did only had, as of right now, had only 8 views. Hey, that's eight. That's eight. That's eight better than zero. I'll take that and that. So we'll take it or leave it. They say. And that was those other channels. Just let them know. Uh, Either you gotta take it or leave it. If everyone can continue to whine about it, I would say leave it. Basically, but yeah, when you got, like say, a lot of channels out there that's doing live shows. I mean, there could be, right as of right now, it's being a Saturday night. There may be 500 to 5,000 live shows going on, live streams going on. We don't know about at this hour, but who knows what's going on out there. But we're not worried about what goes on out there. But some of the ones I kind of watch every night, they're the ones that is complaining, whining. Then when they do complain and whine about another channel, what you're doing is you're making that channel even stronger. Your audience will tend to go over there more because that's where they're going to, basically. And that's because some of those channels don't, they don't whine. They just worry about creating content. And when you create, and basically when you do an opinion type show, to me that's not really quality content. It's just content. You want quality content, just go out and do something. Like on our main channel, we actually go out and do something. It's about our daily lives, about the virus that's going on around here, around the world right now. Just focus on that type of content. You'd be fine. But otherwise, if you're going to go on a live show, complain about somebody else because they're stealing your airtime, stealing your audience, I would say you just don't belong on the air on YouTube, I would say. But just as a tip, worry about your own live show. Right now, there's somebody live right now. He is complaining, he's whining, he's bitching and all that because he doesn't have the views. He doesn't have the donations going. I mentioned that last night. The ego's going. He's got his ego going. And he's just not getting. I don't remember nothing. I don't worry about who's doing what on their shows. I just came on and worry what I want to do. Get my 2 cents in. There's a tip for those creators. Worry about your own live show. If you want to do a challenge, if you want to issue a challenge like they call a chain reaction live shows, then do your chain reaction live shows if you want. Basically, if you're doing YouTube creations, basically. And we got done on our main channel. We did a chain reaction. Of course, it was kind of broken after a couple hours, but I wasn't home at the time, basically, because somebody has to work. Wonder who. But just when I did get home, we did go live on our channel. So even if it was kind of broken by a couple hours, I wasn't home at the time because I was working. And when I got home, that's when I heard about that we were challenged. So that was so we went live later, and I think that worked out because they knew the situation too. But when you're going to be on the air, like I said, we're going to close this video out a little early tonight. If you are going to be one of those YouTube creators and you're going to be hell bent because somebody else is live right now at the same time you are, and you're going to be ones that can be bitching, whining, complaining, moaning and groaning, it's just time to say, you know what? Just worry about your audience you have right now, because believe it or not, you're not entitled to that audience. You have to work hard for your audience. So basically, even I have only one person watching, I'm happy that that person is watching. No matter who that person is, I'm happy that he is here to watch me with this rant. Well, not really a true rant, just giving a tip to other creators. And just worry about your own live show, basically. If I had more to talk about, I would. But right now, looks like I'm going to go back I'm gonna sign out right now. I'm gonna go back, watch that channel, whine, moan, and groan, and now he probably complaining that I took his airtime, took his audience away because he's probably mad because I took away that one viewer that watched this. I probably had 2 viewers at the time, maybe 3. I'll find out when I end this stream, basically. So I'll find out who my peak, well, my peak is. I think it was only 2, but right now, just because I got that one person watching, he's probably madder than a wet hen because I have that person watching me instead of watching that one guy or whoever complaining, whining that I took his viewer away from them and have it on here. Who knows? All right. So those tips for those creators, basically, if you're going to do live shows, worry about your own live show. If you do open up a challenge to do a chain reaction type stuff, issue it right away. And sometimes the chain reaction videos do work. But if you're going to be on the air complaining that this person's on, that person's on, this person's on, you're just not a creator. You're just a baby on this channel. You're just not on this channel, but you're just a baby on YouTube. And sometimes that's how you lose viewers, and that's how you lose subscribers and that. So basically, just a simple tip. Basically, don't worry who else is on live right now. I'm not worried about it. Right now, I'm going to sign off right now. I'm going to go watch that big baby right now. Please like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe button, notification bell. We'll see you next time. Thank you for that one watcher and watching my rant. Thank you very much for joining us. Now I got to go watch and see if he's complaining I took that viewer away from them. All right? Bye.